Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Outside Conley. And the three. Corner goes. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. And the shot goes. Conley's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Pass to Maxey. Valanciunas sets a screen. And Maxey, here we go. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Pass to Williamson.
Coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
To the inside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on you. Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Mitchell up top, averaging 35 points a game. It's clear how important he is to this team.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up. Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Williamson, no good. From deep, Gay. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Williamson. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conley. The kick out to Gay. Drills it from deep. Gay's got 6.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and...
Oh, my goodness! it back and fired it home.
Love how decisive Williamson is. When he sees a lane to the basket, he seizes it.
The shake. And Gobert with the stuff.
The Pelicans.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the left side wing. Williamson for three. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Outside Conley. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
Donovan Mitchell.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Williamson for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Williamson's got 9.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Conley. Three-pointer. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
I think this is someone you have to account for in transition. Seth Curry does a great job getting into open space.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. There's the three. Connects from downtown.
3.
Conley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Who is the loudest and craziest fan in the building? Whoever you are, you're about to get a free t-shirt. Let me hear you. Let me hear you dance. Pelicans fans, your Pelicans dance team.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Here's Maxey. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Outside Curry. Left side Green. Lays it up and banks it in.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Pass to Mitchell. 4-3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Maxey. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
To the paint. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Left side Curry. Here's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. For three. Outside for Mitchell. From deep. Rebounded by Green. Here's Looney. And Looney with the slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
19.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy to the Jazz. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. More NBA on 2K Sports.
Pelicans fans, your Pelicans.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And the Pelicans with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Here's Lewis. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Hayes' shot is good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Sinks the tray.
3 points.
Hayes got 12 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Into the lane. Pass to Lewis. Here's Hernan Gomez. Stolen by Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. He's got 12.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
From deep, Conley. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Clock at 6. Green with the ball. And again, New Orleans, no good. On offense, here's Utah. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. From deep, Conley. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pelicans fans, your Pelicans dance team. Look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud.
Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Here's Iguodala. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Iguodala's got his first 2 points.
Andre Iguodala has got the ability and the frame and the game to score in close. Nicely done.
Rudy Gay.
Knocks down the triple.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Here's Lewis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Jazz ball.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Conley. Going inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Outside, Green. Hernangomez sets a screen. Iguodala outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Hernangomez sets a screen. Pass to Lewis to halt the run. Utah with the rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
2 minutes.
The three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Lewis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Knocked away. It's stolen by Clarkson. And the Jazz pushing it up now. A nice shot by Butler.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Nails it from beyond the arc. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle. Looks like he's been working on that one. Finally got a chance to break it out.
Yeah, he knows how to make those jams memorable, doesn't he? And it's Butler with the jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Williamson. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And here's Butler outside. Hits a three-pointer. Butler's got 10. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Maxey. And he drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Maxey's got his third basket on the night right there.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Williamson. It's good. 15 points in the game.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
Jared Butler.
Butler's shot is good.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Williamson. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside. There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella. And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal #1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pure from three-point range. Gay's got 20 points. In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
5. Tyrese Maxey. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Utah, Rudy Gay. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Gay. Here's Maxey. 6 points for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Williamson left side. And he banks in the layup. 21 points in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Williamson for 3. Rebounded by Gay. There's a screen by Whiteside.
Shooting for Utah, Hassan Whiteside.
Free throw good, Whiteside. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the Players Union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
6 to shoot. Here's Williamson. Banked it in off the glass. Williamson's got 23 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Outside Curry. Back to Williamson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal
Physically,
foul.
there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right
The
hand.
line for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
When we talk about must-watch players, Zion Williamson might be at the top of my list. He can light up an arena with some of his exploits.
From deep, Gay. The long-distance three is buried. 25 points in the game.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Here's Maxey. He's got 6. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Nails it from 3. Curry's got 5 now.
Well, Seth Curry with the answer and the payback from distance. What a competitor.
This one for 3. Williams grabs the board. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Valanciunas. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
From deep, Gay. The Pelicans pull it in.
A low-maintenance star, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
Over to the left wing. From behind the arc. He drops it from range. Gay's got 11 points here in the second half.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Butler with the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Williamson for 3. He can't hit that time. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Butler. Pass to Clarkson. Offline with a 3. And here are the Pelicans now. Here's Harris. Defended by Gay. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Butler's got 24 points.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
What a performance for Rudy Gay. He has been the story for the Jazz. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Conley. You know, Doris, last season was the Ignite's inaugural run in the G League. You think those elite recruits got the extra seasoning they needed playing on that team?
Boy, B.A., what an amazing opportunity for young men. They got to play with real NBA talent. I think it's a system that really could spur the development of young players.
Off the mark there with a 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back. Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
There's the triple. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Here's Maxey. Here's Valanciunas. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Now Conley. Pass to Gay. Puts up a three. Fires in the triple.
3 points.
Gay's got 31 points. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Utah.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
He buries it from three.
All night. He just won't let up.
Williamson for three. Knocks it down from distance. Williamson's got 17 now, just in the second half. Left side, Mitchell. From deep, Conley. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Great box out. Walled him off and hauled it in.
Williamson for three. Utah with the rebound.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
From deep, Gay.
Rudy Gay.
Counted from distance.
For three.
Gay's got 37.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Drops in the three.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Fires from deep. And again, it's Utah with a three.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Pass to Williamson. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Right side, Conley. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
That's his first personal
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And the Pelicans making a change here. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Kevon Looney. Backcourt. Pelicans ball.
And there's 1:38 left in the game. Pass to Williamson. Takes a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
5 to shoot. Pass to Williamson. From the arc. Rebound, Utah. Gay outside. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Gay outside. Back to Conley. Jacks up a three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions.
Close the hood, grab the keys, baby, who you trying to please?
Every season was a new puzzle, right? So it's, as a leader of the team, it's not so much about yourself. You have to put that to the side and think about how to put together the puzzle for your teammates.
I'm just happy to be here now. Look at him now. Come on, man, let me see something. Oh my goodness. That free throw.
Oh!
That's how it's done, Rach.
It's my first time ever having background dancers while doing an interview.
And we're gonna throw it up, and gosh darn it.
I like it. Is this the part of the game where it always cuts to? And it's you doing an interview with a player?
Yeah.
For real?
This is you.
So I made that part?
You made it.
Oh, wow. Mama, we made it.
DB, you felt okay? Okay, 2. Come on.
On a scale of 9 to 10, how much do you think this is going to change your life?
12 and a half? Yeah. For sure. 1 million?
I wouldn't be surprised if after this releases, I walk into a restaurant and I get a standing ovation.
Yeah.
More twin. Good pass. Yeah, let's go. Superman. Let me show my chest one time.
If you make it, then you win. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Ready?
How many do you think we can get total?
27.
Strike.
Pressure's on. Right, ready. No! I gutter balled it!
Me too.
Favorite line?
The meatloaf! Where's the meatloaf? Like that whole scene is just like everything.
I think I know what's next for you. It's acting, because that was perfect. I love that.
I am a referee here to officiate the 2K community.
I don't know if you can even get your shoulders to move like that, can you?
Oh. Having a helmet on that long for like 3 or 4 hours in a day gets a little taxing on the neck.
This hurt my neck. I can tell you can't take a punch.
Warriors Gaming Squad selects Chiquito, 126.
Now I'm kind of freaking out a little bit because this... You are the first woman, female representation, finally in the NBA 2K League. What does that mean for girls and women that can look up to you, and what kind of role model that you can be for them?
With me getting